Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are you people doing here? Back again with another football video. So it's official right now, ladies and gents. Erling Haaland, he's officially, his deal to Man City is already a done deal. You know, he's already passed his physical, so he's going to be going to Man City. So yeah, man, all I can say is Manchester City so far, they are looking like the early winners of this transfer, of the 2022 transfer, because right now City, obviously, everybody most likely knew that Haaland was going to go to City, and sure enough, it's coming to fruition. So all I can say is I wonder how Man City are going to line up. I wonder how Pep is going to line Man City up next season, whether he's probably going to use a 4-3-3, because I predict or project that he's going to use a 4-3-3, you know, playing Sterling on one wing, playing Mahrez on the other wing, and then here playing Haaland as the main striker. So obviously, this front three attack is going to be absolutely lethal, and they are definitely going to rival Liverpool's front attack, I feel like. And obviously, if you're an opposing club right now, if you're a club that's not as good as City, then that's where I think it's going to be the most difficult for other clubs, is figure out how do you stop this front attack, you know? And I can imagine that probably a lot of managers, you know, for example, a manager for Everton or the manager for whatever other club, I think, can't think of another club off the top of my head, but I'm going to go with West Ham United, maybe, for example, you know. If they have to play City next season, then I can imagine that clubs like that will probably, I imagine, just park the bus, you know, because how else are you going to stop this front attack? You know, there's probably going to be a lot of parking the bus, I think, in the Premier League for next season for all the clubs that are going to be facing Man City, because, I mean, how else are you supposed to stop this insanely front attack? I mean, with Mahrez, with Haaland, with Sterling, I mean, this is just an absolutely lethal front attack that's going to be, obviously, a big headache for any opposing Premier League defense, and there really is no realistic other way of stopping them, at least the way how I see it. But obviously, Haaland, him going to Man City, ever since City became a good club, you know, ever since they won their first Premier League title almost a decade ago, obviously City have attracted a lot of big-name players to the club. I'm just surprised that Cristiano Ronaldo didn't sign with City last season. So I guess that means that since he didn't sign with City, then City decided to go to Haaland, and sure enough, they were able to secure a signature. And Haaland right now, obviously, you know, I think that one of the biggest disadvantages and the biggest reasons why City, I think, collapsed in the 90th minute against Real Madrid is simply because of the fact that they don't have a solid striker. Because I think one advantage Madrid had over City in the Champions League matchup is they had a striker in Benzema, while City, they still didn't have a striker. But now that they are getting themselves a striker in Haaland, they are definitely looking like favorites for the Premier League again next season, along with Liverpool, and for the Champions League too, you know, because, I mean, this can't get any better for City right now. Now that City finally have a striker, a midfielder, they got to go all in out and go for that Champions League title. No other way to say, because if they fail to win a Champions League title next season, I'd be really surprised. Obviously, I'm hoping Bayern wins since I'm a Bayern fan, but I definitely have City at least going to the Champions League final next season. That's how high my standards and I think my prediction for City has become next season, because anything other than a Champions League final other than a Champions League final appearance, I think it's going to be a disappointing season for City. But right now, man, City, they caught a big break with the Haaland transfer deal. And as for Dortmund, I wonder who's going to be their striker, because obviously for Dortmund, this is a very big loss. But obviously with that money they got now, they're probably going to have to find a way how to utilize that money, you know, whether they're going to invest more in their academy, or if they're going to basically just try and see if they can sign another striker, you know, and develop him, like how they did already with Lewandowski. They have a successful track record of doing this, you know, with players like Lewandowski, Aubameyang, and now Haaland. So obviously Dortmund, I still think they're going to be in competitive shape, you know, but right now for Manchester City, this is obviously a big prize you were able to get, because if you're a City fan, then this definitely must feel like you won the lottery. So let me know what y'all thought about this in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.